Welcome to Hot Shot Learning Curve. Let's get straight into it. Hello everyone, I'm Darius, bringing you a new channel called Hot Shot Learning Curve. Alright, let me bring you up to speed. I started out by leasing on with a hot shot company that was an upstart. They were just starting to expand into hiring owner-operators. I know a lot of channels recommend you getting your CDLs prior to reaching out to these kind of companies, and that sounds great. I took a different track. I basically approached them and agreed to sign a 12-month contract with them. That gave them the confidence that I'd be around long enough for them to realize profit in what I was doing for them. So they gladly accepted my non-CDL status. I had a Ford F-250 that was in very good shape, mechanically, very sound. It had high miles, but I used it for the first 6 months. And for the first 6 months, I pulled their trailer. They had a new 28-footer that no one wanted to pull. 28-foot is hard to fill. If you've been out there or if you've seen other channels, most of the non-CDLs are pulling 40-foot trailers. Due to my financial status, this worked real well for me. Here's some shots of a few of the loads that we were able to put down on this trailer. I actually did real well for the first 6 months. Got many loads, stayed loaded, stayed moving, and we learned a lot. But looking forward into 6 months ahead into driving hot shot, we decided to upgrade to a Ram pickup and a 32-foot trailer. We were able to carry more, be more comfortable doing it. The Ram's better fuel mileage, more power, more comfort, and much more room. It's still serving us today. Here's a few loads that we've been hauling around lately. But the 32-foot was priced where I couldn't turn it down. And it was much easier to fill than the 28-foot that we'd been previously pulling. Surprisingly, with a 32-foot trailer and above, most brokers really are okay with it. Very few loads have we not been able to actually obtain because of it being a 32-foot trailer. Where it really costs us is in hauling partials. When you're trying to fill a trailer, it does affect the partials, but because it's a 32-footer, it's lighter. Because there's three things that we learned early on: that you are dead in the water, not moving a foot further, you pull into a weigh scale, and you have your GVWR combined has to be under 26 for non-CDL. Your ground pressure has to be under 26 for non-CDL. Your axle and tire weight has a rating. Your tire has a rating. The tires we have on the trailer rated at 4,000 pounds each. You can't overload your tire rating. The big problem being non-CDL is your rear axle. 7K axle, 3750 on each tire. So you have to be real careful not to overload your rear axle or your tire rating, because you will be out of service. For number one, it would take a CDL driver to move the load any further, for number one. And it also violates, because you've been non-CDL, you don't have IFTA, you don't have apportion plates, you don't have token plates on the trailer. Because of those permitting and licensing requirements, you have now are still unable to advance that load. So getting a CDL driver, or just saying, I got my CDL so I can be overweight, don't mean anything. Because if you're busting your overweight ground pressure, you're probably more than likely breaking your tire rating. You have single wheels. We have single wheels. That's why some other hot shotters are running dualies with 14K GVWRs and derating their trailers to 12,000 GVWR. Because my trailer is used, I bought it secondhand from this hot shot company, I cannot derate my trailer. You can only derate it when it's brand new. Here we go into the learning curve. I thought I could derate it and I could buy a dually. You cannot, according to FMCSA ruling. And if you buy the big green handbook and get the new one every year because it's updated continuously, It states that you will have a false GVWR tag. If you go back to the dealer will change your GVWR. They'll change it to wherever you license your plate for. If you license your plate for $12,000, they'll give you a GVWR tag for $12,000. You stick it on your trailer, it's now fraudulent, and the state troopers who enforce the FMCSA can confiscate your trailer roadside. Once again, getting out of service. Our biggest goal in what we would like to bring to you in this channel is going to be how to educate you to be DOT proof. These are some of the things that are going to be coming up in future videos. Be sure to subscribe, hit the link, and look, because the quality of the information is going to be as accurate as possible. That I promise you. I will do my best not to lead you astray. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.